Hey, what's your boy Zero? How my number one's doing today? As for me, entertained and a little bit smug. We're finally talking about this again, and the reason why I say finally, and of course finally why you're seeing this video today, is because I actually had someone to request me not to talk about this topic again. However, Willow has threatened me with a lawsuit, and I now am involved and made things personal. Great. And there's another reason why I couldn't talk about this, but that'll be something that will be coming down the line. That's not entirely what I'm doing, but look forward to it. I will promote it when it happens. So I got a green light as well to talk about my side of things. I won't be mentioning anything about anyone else here. And so this will be covering my interactions with Willow and the group's public statement, even though, again, it's been a little late on that sort of thing. So the big question, obviously, you're going to ask me is, did Willow actually threaten me with a lawsuit and made me involved with him unnecessarily? We'll answer that with screenshots of our DMs. We'll see that. It's been a long time since I've made a sort of video like this with screenshots and whatever, so I do apologize if I am a little rusty on that sort of thing. So let's strap in, strap on, and let's go. So I'm looking at my notes here to make it easier for myself as well, and just a few things to get you prepared for this section here. I have screenshots, yes. However, I will only be posting what I think is relevant, and I will leave my comments, at least try my best to leave comments till the end of the video. And one last note for this part here, Willow will often really try to sell me on how much she's contributed to the group, and I'll skip over each time. I will show part of it, or the large chunk of it, but each time that happens, I'll just use the word skip, so you denote that. So we'll switch over to the screen here to show you what's going on and all the DMs, spicy stuff. So at very first, you can see here, he was very willing to answer my questions and chalked up the breakup to management issues and creative differences. Also saying that he was busy as a high school student and could not keep up with the number of members. Next, we do talk about the mentions of trouble trying to figure out how to do not safe for work content as well, but that wasn't really much to say otherwise. Next, he told me that he had to take charge because it seems like no one else decided to do it, and it seems like he had to work with a lot of stuff. And after that, I also then asked if I could use this info, this particular one, for my part 2 video that you may have seen already at this point. And this is where I got the no. I was trying to be respectful, but as again, like I said, the reason why I'm making this video is because I got pulled in unnecessarily. So, after my second video featuring Haku was published, he actually contacted me again. What did he say? Well, he said that there's apparently no drama, and I was making things bigger than it should have been, and tried to ask me to drop the topic, it looks like. So then he asked me to remove the video. And I told him that removing the video with the explanation would be weird, as I think it would be suspicious, wouldn't it? So, next, I offered to make another video just with corrections with what he has said, and then he also tried to sell himself as a leader again. Skip. Next, then he tells me that I'm able to publish some of the conversation, which is also suspicious. Skip. Next, then he passively allows me, as you can see here by I mean if you want, to publish the DMs. After that, skip. He then asked me to remove mentions of him, which, again, suspicious, from the videos. After that, he gave me screenshots explaining the masturbation video in where JD Moon told him to send the video after he's old enough. After that, this is where things get spicy, and this is why I'm making the video today. You can see that in this image here, very spicy. This is where he threatens me with a court case if I don't remove the videos. I was going to actually keep things between us until this incident happened. So that's why I'm talking today. He claims that my videos were defamatory and my DMs were fake. I feel like he is trying to do a few things here, and I'll speak about it later. Here, he claims that Haku was never involved and his information was incorrect with this DM to a person named Queenie. Next, he told me the only person who knew about CPU mistake was one person, but then also corrected Haku in telling me that their turnaround of VTubers were only 7 of the group. For my last DM, on the legal battle to my newest response was about 14 hours. That day was actually quite busy. And as you can see in this next part here, I do respond. You can take a moment to read that and pause if you would like to. After that, he asked a question about who Haku is. I chose not to disclose it, but it seems like he knows, and Haku admitted to being who they are, which was Malefic, one of the people that has been involved with the group in the first place. Now, what's even funnier now we see here. Next, we'll see here that it's very convenient that Malefic was never a member and was apparently very flirty and horny on main, as they say. It's very convenient, though, that he's no longer a member, or was never a member. Trying to claim increments on this whole situation as well. Next, we also see he went to begging about me removing the videos. Goes to claim that Malefic has been grooming minors as well. I asked him to explain what he did, and apparently he sexted a 17-year-old. We can continue here. He explains more about Malefic's grooming. I inquired further about it, and he also wanted to move things to Discord. I kept things on Twitter. I have learned from that experience, or not this experience, but an experience. Next, we went on about he went on about being groomed before, and he said that he didn't want my pity. This is a fun part for me personally. This is why I feel a little smug too. We can talk about this here, not my pity. Sorry I didn't switch the image. Pause if you want to read. Here, none of this can be public. Too bad. After this, he also has a screenshot of someone named Queenie agreeing with him that Malefic was grooming or committing illegal sexual acts. After that, we also then get some more stuff here talking about how apparently he was having a relationship with a 17-year-old and was elated to see Willow's penis. Oh well. It's kind of weird saying that. I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes as well, trying to keep on track of things here. Next, I inquired if Malefic knew how old Willow was when he posted that a particular penis image or video. Willow at the time was 18, so timing does matter in that sort of thing. And then next image, he tells me more about the grooming that apparently Malefic has done, and we do discuss the possibility of the legality. Whoops, you didn't need to see that. I forgot to go offline. We do discuss the possibility of the legality of what Malefic has done. I'm not a lawyer, so I will not be giving any legal advice on this sort of thing. And this is the last kind of image and DMs that we had together. So I hope that it's pretty clear. If you want more clarification, obviously I can try to clarify things here and there in the comments if you need me to. So we'll switch back to Facecam here. I want to give my opinions on what Willow has said. So I find it really suspicious when someone tells me I can only publish part of what they tell me. Either I can publish all of it or none of it. I'm not anyone else's PR team except my own, okay? And this isn't the first time someone asked me to delete a video or mentions of them or their misdeeds. I've compiled information about an art trace in the past, and she's requested me to remove the video. Too bad, so sad, you got caught red-handed. Willow clearly questioned the legality of sending that video of himself, but did he take any time to actually look into it? I don't think so. As well, the date that the video was recorded is very important. If Will had recorded it as a minor, it does count as CP. When he claimed my DMs were fake, as you saw there, I scoffed, actually, when that DM happened. In regards to that message, I contacted Malefic to see if he's been asked who leaked the information to me during that time. Apparently, he had not been contacted, so he claimed as if he's already contacted everyone about this conversation and who leaked the information. Was that supposed to be an intimidation tactic to me? Because that was pretty empty. He also tried to tell me that only one person knew about the CP mistake. Clearly, that wasn't true because Malefic, the one who leaked this information, has told me. I do love that he tries to appeal to me by using the phrase fellow creator. It's delicious. And it's not really, it's funny because this is not about me. This wasn't about me, I guess. But it's now involving me. And I didn't commit any such acts. It was about only him. He was quite entitled as well when he asked me a question. I don't owe anyone anything I don't even know him information, despite him giving me information. I wasn't involved in this. I just reported on what I saw, and now I'm involved. It's just funny. Well, just with Willow specifically. And it also looked like he was trying to make me question Malefic's credibility, mentioning typos, bringing up what he apparently was grooming minors, or much later claiming Malefic was never part of the group in the first place. I did have a section here talking about the age of consent or whatever. I will skip over that because I am not a lawyer. I will not be giving any analysis on legality here. And you might have seen earlier as well, he wanted to move things to Discord, onto voice chat specifically. I kept things on Twitter because I've already experienced someone trying to be sneaky with DMs and deleted their messages as well when things didn't go their way. I talked to and about an art tracer that also tried to move our conversation to Discord. I want to remind people that tracing isn't inherently bad, but claiming the work as yours is. Will also has mentioned that there were NDAs signed by members when they joined. Now, this is something that I discussed with Malefic as well. I don't know if a minor can create ones that are legally binding, so I'm unsure about that sort of thing. Now, there was also a wall of text where Willow describes how he was groomed before, and I felt like it was a pity tactic. Even though he says, I don't want your pity on this. So, my question is, why did you tell me about it then, I'm not that easily manipulated, okay? So, I'm sorry it happened, sure, but it had little relevance to the conversation, in my opinion. Now, let's say this was true, and again, I'm sorry if it happened. Did you not learn from the experience? Did you not think, that was a bad thing that happened. Let's prevent that from happening again. So it's suspicious that he only also wanted me to share screenshots that made him look good. And I was saying again, I would either share all of it or none of it at all. And him threatening me with a lawsuit made the choice for me. I was going to publish it. That's it. I don't care. Again, he talked about them being a small group and we didn't have impact anyways, I don't care. I don't care about what punching down or punching up. If someone fucks up, they fucked up. Okay? That's really all I care is the objective truth. So we'll move on to the statement made by ThighHighVT on their actually official Twitter page. So Will has stated have written it, and I'm confident with the style of writing that it is him. So we'll go to the actual ThighHighVT here. We'll switch over to the desktop camera. Whoop. And there's a lot to be said here, but I will make sure that this has not been revised. Yeah, it has not been revised. Good. And I do have a summary. It's not very long. I'll give you that. So he said a lot of the same things that he said to me in DMs, and had an open agreement about membership apparently on that sort of thing in the contracts, where they could be terminated or leave at any time. And apparently the highest number of members was 15 now. It's a lot of conflicting info. It's kind of funny. He also tries to sell himself again about being contributing, all that sort of thing. And the rest is about the present and future of the group. I really have not much to say about it. It seems like a lot of damage control. He tries to sell himself as the good guy. I don't believe it. And actually, I should show the image of the post as well. It's a little smug too, and I'm okay with that. I'm being smug here. Okay, I don't disagree being smug. I just find it funny when he doesn't seem to have a good leg to stand on, in my opinion. So we'll summarize things here. We'll switch over my face cam because obviously you guys might see lovely face. What's going on here? So. What do I think that Willow wants to sue me for? I'm not entirely sure. I can't be sure. I can hazard a guess from what he said. He wants to sue me for defamation. I also made corrections in my video, actually second video, saying things that they were trying to open up to be more inclusive. I was wrong about that. Haku corrected me. I was also very clear in my second video that I cannot confirm the information I was provided, and that my opinion section was my opinion. So as you can all see, this is a mess of a group, and even more of a mess trying to understand the situation. And I usually talk about these things as an outsider, and I think it's idiotic that he threatened me with a lawsuit and now involving me with him. So my overall thoughts on Willow, I feel like they are a highly suspicious individual. He wanted me to obscure details, show his side of the story to make him look good, and asked me to remove the video without explanation. He also attempted to silence me by threatening me with a lawsuit. I don't think it speaks well for his character for someone doing that. It's also been nearly a month since that threat of a lawsuit against me, and I get the feeling the threat was a very empty one. Yeah, that is all I have to say for today. I am curious what you guys think about someone trying to threaten me with a lawsuit. I know this is more of a personal thing. No, great drama. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you want to check out the other stuff, I'll link it at the end of the video here for you guys to check out. If you want to, you can join my Discord server. We can talk about anime and all that fun stuff. Link below and above as well. And I do have a BitChute channel. I'll link it down below for you guys to check out. I'm planning to do exclusive videos. I'm not entirely sure what yet, but I have a few ideas floating around. Otherwise, leave a like, leave a comment what you think of the stuff here, and sub to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.